I'm telling you right now, every time I sit here and I try to theorize, okay, maybe I'm being delusional. Maybe the hopium has hit. Maybe I'm crazy. Something else comes out that's so positive for us that I just sit there and go, yep, nope, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm right. I'm sorry. It's going to happen. Just get ready. So Joey Bosa got hurt in the Steelers game. And so far, he's actually been pretty good this season. He has 5 sacks. But he might not play versus us. There's a chance he doesn't play. He's a hamstring injury. He's already dealing with a hand injury or wrist injury. So this definitely does not help to add on to those injuries. Now, of course, there is still a chance he does play in the end. But if you know anything about Joey Bosa, he has dealt with a lot of injuries throughout his career. And he has missed some significant time due to those injuries. Now, at the same time, he is a competitor and he is a warrior. And I'm sure he wants to be back out there, right? But, again, if he's not healthy and he can't play, they're not going to play him. Which we saw against the Ravens. When you don't really have that crazy good of a pass rush, or you lose a pass rusher, per se, you know, it gives Joe Burrow so much more time to throw the ball. And when you give Joe Burrow more time to throw the ball, it's like sticking a dagger in you. It's automatically the kill shot every single time. So, every time I try to think, you know, this is not the universe telling me that the Bengals are going to win the Super Bowl this year. It's not the universe. Every time I think it's not, something else happens. And then I'm just like, okay, you got the Steelers. They're collapsing now. You got Rodgers, you know, being Rodgers. And looking at their defense, they still have a good defense, even though the defense has not been their strong suit as of lately. But look at the defense. Joey Bosa, obviously, him being out would mean AJ would be in that right defensive end spot. You know, our line still has to be good, still have to do their thing, but Daquan Jones, Greg Rosario is an amazing pass rusher. D-Lone Walker, their fourth round pick from this year's draft. We'll see how he does, but I'm just saying, if you give Joe Burrow time to throw the football, and without Joey Bosa, we're going to be a double team Greg Rosario. You double team him, get him out of the equation. Now you're really sitting pretty behind that, you know, Bengals offensive line, which again, adding into the fact of having T. Higgins back. He'll be 100%. You got Jamar Chase. You know, I think Tinsley is only going to get better as time goes on with Joe Burrow. They'll get more, you know, chemistry going down. Jermaine Burton will never see the field, so it doesn't really matter. Just throw that one in there. And also Joseph Asai, Myles Murphy. These guys have been looking really good recently. So, again, we keep this defense going. We still play good defense. Keep good defense going. Keep, you know, just keep the Bills on edge. And then just rock and roll with this offensive line. Not having to go against Joey Bosa. I don't think they're ready, man. I don't think they're ready. And we saw the Broncos last night. If you didn't watch that game, that was a horrific game. The Broncos should have lost that game. They almost choked that game in the end to a Commander squad that really isn't good at all. And one thing we learned this year is nobody's good this year. Like, there's no team this year where you look at them and you say, like, that's unstoppable. If we got to the Super Bowl, we would lose to that team. Or we got to the championship game, we would lose to that team. There's no team like that this year, which makes it so much more painful if we can't get this crap done. If we can't figure out this crap, it's going to make it so much more painful at the end of the year. You know, if we don't win the Super Bowl with all the things in our direction right now going right. The only one who could mess this up now is Zach Taylor. I'm kidding. Is Zach Taylor getting out-coached? And the Bills got an amazing coaching staff. They got an amazing coaching unit. They definitely one of the very well-run organizations. So that does scare me. That does scare me a tad bit. is that, you know, our biggest weakness is still Zach Taylor, and we're just hoping that that doesn't work as well against us. But I think moving forward, we've seen last week, Zach didn't really call timeouts at all, like himself. Joe Burrow called a timeout. And I think what we saw was maybe Joe Burrow is the one calling timeouts now. Maybe they took away, you know, Zach Taylor's privilege of calling timeouts. And now it's only, you know, Joe Burrow can call timeouts. I also wouldn't mind having Joe Burrow call the offense. Like, he just becomes the OC at this point. Because I think at this point, you know, let's be honest, he'll call better plays than Zach Taylor. So, again, we'll see, though. We'll see as time goes on. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe down below. It is December, so that means we are so close to Christmas. So hit that subscribe button if you're new, you know? Give your boy something Christmas themed to look forward to. One more subscriber. Peace out.